subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss another update from India Forums.
We are now turning into a country where अगर किसी ने कुछ कहा तो उनको boycott करो और या फिर ये करो मतलब this divide is not needed. Sometimes कितने time तक payments ऐसे लटकते रहते हैं. And you have to really chase the producers for your own money. Talking about replacements, yes, they happen. They happen overnight, and at times you're not even informed. That's what I'm talking about. At least we should have those certain etiquettes and manners. For the actors prepping for it for so long, and suddenly overnight you replace the actor without even informing. What a terrible situation. I mean, it's so sad. And it's not something that, okay, it will come out anyway in the open, right? If you've cast somebody else, obviously it will be known to the actor at some point. So bata kyun nahi dete? Groupism and favoritism and such things, yes, they exist.
So hi guys, today we have with us Shruti Bapna. Shruti, welcome to India Forums.
Hi Priyanka, thank you so much.
See, being an outsider in the industry must have had its own share of lots of ups and downs and lots of it might not have been a bed of roses definitely for you. And talking about the recent nepotism wave that's going around. So how has the journey been for you being an outsider?
Okay, let's not put this into insider and outsider anymore. I think it's becoming a bit too vicious. I think it's becoming way too, a mess and dirty in that sense. So I don't want to be termed as an insider or as an outsider. I want to be called as an actor because that's what I want to be known for. I want to be known for my work. And coming to this ongoing debate that we're all going through in this lockdown, I feel that the struggles definitely stay, whether it's you are an insider or an outsider. The struggles do not, disappear. The struggles might change, but everybody goes through a different kind of journey, and your choices translate into what you are and what consequences you have. Right, so everything has its own consequence. So if you choose a certain path, there might be consequences for that, and if you choose another path, there'll be another journey for you. So honestly, I don't want to add any more about this nepotism and thing because it's a flawed system altogether. This kind of thing, it exists everywhere across the world, not just in our industry but everywhere else. And groupism and favoritism and such things, yes, they exist. I don't know how much one can really do to change it because it comes from a very deep conscience, in a way. I mean, and nothing can be termed right or wrong about it. Tomorrow, a lot of people who come from the outside have also created empires, and they've also now started working with the people that they like and they are close to. So how can you say that the outsiders are not doing that? Right? So it's a very murky situation. There's nothing black or white about it. It's a very grey situation. And I think what we really need to start focusing on is, because honestly, I cannot find a structure to this. How can you change this? What is it that you can do to kind of get rid of this? It's not possible. Like, if there's a family or a dynasty that's been, there's a generation that's been going on in the film fraternity, how are you going to take that away from them? They've also worked out hard, right? So let's not demean anybody. Let's not become so selfish and so bitter, because everybody has a different journey. And you also have to understand that a lot depends on your attitude also, how you are working with and how you are with people. So it's like it's a give and take situation, right? And what I really would like to request to the audience and to the nation is that do not just on one fact or rather on somebody saying something base your judgments, because even they do not know what the reality is. And we are now turning into a country where agar kisi ne kuch kaha तो हम अगर किसी ने उनको सपोर्ट नहीं किया तो उनको बॉयकॉट करो और या फिर ये करो. मतलब दिस डिवाइड इज नॉट नीडेड. Everybody can coexist and work. right? So we have to become a little more tolerant and compassionate. And I'm not denying that these things don't exist, but I think what we really need to start focusing on is, if we really want to make a change in the system, is that we start talking about the work policies, the work structure, the pay structure, and the working conditions. These three things will really form a change, because they can still uh, be created into a structure. They're still more tangible and more achievable. You know, nepotism and all these debates, I'm not sure like what can be done in a system as such. But when we talk about work policies and pay structure, you see a lot of actors are not even being paid. Not just actors, but even the entire crew. Sometimes, you know, कितने time तक payments ऐसे लटकते रहते हैं. And you have to really chase the producers for your own money. So I think there needs to be more form, more format, more structure towards such conditions, because these will definitely create a change, and they are achievable. So I think these things need to be really talked about, and then we can start really changing the industry in a way that we all want to be, a part of, and want a transformation.
All right. So, Shruti, right now a lot of big names, a lot of celebrities are, coming up and sharing a lot about the incidents that they have faced. Being in the industry, many a times a bigger actor took over the smaller actor. A smaller actor was signed for a particular role, and in the end moment, he or she was asked to step down because someone with a Godfather industry with a Godfather in the industry was assigned on that. He or she was replaced by someone of that sort. So, has there been any kind of incident with you? That did you face anything? And rightly also, like you just mentioned a few minutes back in your previous answer that many times you have to chase the producer for your own money. It's not the right thing. You've been kept on hanging for a lot of months without the pay, despite the project being ended, and despite the film or the show being released. So has there been any incident that you recall or you would want to share about or talk about?
Yeah, no, definitely these things happen, and the sad part is that it happens even now. I mean, imagine we're a over 15,000 crore industry, right? So, how much of work is being generated? The number of people that have been working, that are putting hard work each and every day, and yet, we don't get the kind of respect that we deserve. And this, I'm talking not just about actors, it involves everybody, all the technicians and crew, and it's a very, very pitiful and sad situation. Talking about replacements, yes, they happen overnight, and at times you're not even informed. That's what I'm talking about. At least we should have those certain etiquettes and manners. When you're supposed to cast somebody, and you're supposed to start shooting and working maybe just the next day, but suddenly you have to start thinking, the actor's prepping for it for so long, and suddenly overnight you replace the actor without even informing. What a terrible situation. I mean, it's so sad. And it's not something that, okay, it will come out anyway in the open, right? If you've cast somebody else, obviously it will be known to the actor at some point. So bata kyun nahi dete hain? So such things happen. And I really don't know what to. I mean, it's something that comes from conscience. Like, why wouldn't you say? Why wouldn't you say something like this or tell the actor? So yeah, I mean, I really don't know what more to say. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be changed and mended, and I don't know. I've shared.
One thing from your end, you feel that this should immediately be put into action when it comes to the Hindi film industry. One thing that you feel that needs to be really changed right now, and now is the time for it to be to have a makeover or a fresh start.
I think the pay structure, like I said, these three things: the policies, the work conditions, and the pay structure. These things will, I think, are the the most important, most basic things that need to be corrected within the industry, because each and everybody deals with it. It's not just actor or not just technician. Sabko, unless and until you reach a point where you are a star, it's only then that the things actually become for the better for you. But I think, as an industry, if we really want to become fair for everybody, then these things really need to be talked about.
All right, Shruti, thank you so much. It was great connecting with you.
It was my pleasure.
Yes, thank you so much, Shruti.
Same here.
You too take care
Same
and please
here.
stay safe.
Thank you so much.
Hey guys, check out our revamped website at www.indiaforums.com to get your daily dose of entertainment.